What happened to Jay Crowder?
Capella's your one.
Points and 13 rebounds for Clint Capella.
What happened to Jay Crowder? I like Jay Crowder. What's going on in his head?
Kidding. 19 and 13 got them Chucky Brown numbers, don't they?
He got them.
Chuck, they said your name tonight. I know I'm going to get a text.
CB-like numbers. In triple-double of the season, 33rd in his career for James Harden as he goes for 35, 11, and 13. And what are you laughing about?
He said the key to the game was their defense. They gave him 113 points. The team shot 56%. And that's good defense.
They came into the game as the number 11 team defensive rating, and Mike D'Antoni's goal, he says, is top 5 in the league for the Houston Rockets defensively.
I want to be
Is that realistic
it's
thinking?
Unrealistic. Listen, I love Mike D'Antoni. He's a hell of a coach. He's probably the best offensive coach in NBA history. Wherever he goes, he made Steve Nash a Hall of Famer. James Harden is great, going to be a Hall of Famer. He's just a great offensive. But they don't have they're not going to be top 5 defense.
Ernie.
Yes, Shaq.
That's funny.
You don't have to be a great defensive team to win championship. You just have to have timely defensive stops. You always have to play with effort. They are showing a lot of effort on the defensive end. And, if they can just get timely stops, they have a shot.
Tied now with Golden State for the best record in the West at 9-3 are the Rockets.
What now?
I wasn't known for defense.
Yeah, you were. I mean, you were a presence. You were a defensive presence.
Yeah, but I never played on great defensive teams. Not great.
Well,
good and
I
timely
disagree with
stops.
that. I disagree with that.
Not great.
I mean,
Not
guys
great.
who played against
Yeah, but
you,
you guys
guys who watch it, you look at you had Rick Fox, Robert Ory, yourself, Kobe Bryant,
Derek Fisher.
Those
We
are
made timely stops.
No,
That's
those are
what I mean.
great. Derek Fisher is known more for his defense than his offense. Rick Fox is known more for his defense. And by the time Robert got to you guys, he was known more for his defense. You guys had a great defensive team. Don't sell yourself short. But and you were a good shot blocker coming across the lane.
Shaq, you're one of you and Kobe. Kobe
could stop you guys without question.
You guys are y'all on the Mount Rushmore.
Not of defense.
No, but
offense.
Listen, it's kind of like I don't even know what analogy to lose. Okay, so we're watching the football game.
Analogy to lose.
To use. So we're watching the football game in the back. And people talking about, I love that my Cardinals lost tonight, but my Eagles got the best record in the world.
You still don't know which analogy to use.
No, like,
he forgot.
I forgot.
Good.
Come on, man.
The Cleveland Cavaliers, meantime. The Cavaliers.
Sure, I have one tomorrow.
It's late, man.
Get a load of this.
It's late.
The Cavs are the first team since the 92-93 Mavs to allow 112 points or more in 10 straight games. That Dallas team lost 71
Dude,
games.
you had me on the edge of my seat waiting for this.
We're going to keep waiting.
I was like, what is he going to say?
It's time for hashtag AskKG, presented by Metro PCS. Here's the question for KG and company. On a scale of 1 to 10, how worried are you about the Cavs?
Ernie, I would say my concern for the Cavs are 5 right now. I'm concerned of the appetite. I'm concerned at the level they're playing. As you saw at the end of the fourth quarter, last 2 minutes, the last minute, they wasn't, for me, for a team that's been on kind of a losing streak or been in a funk, to me, they wasn't like running through the wall. They wasn't diving on the floor I just didn't get that. We need to win tonight, so we're going to do whatever it takes to win. LeBron obviously was LeBron, and I don't know, but I do know that the season is long enough for you to turn it around. I'm going to go to this. Having no preseason, having, a small preseason or a small window on top of injuries, new players, trying to form chemistry, I'm just seeing it be an example of teams not coming together or not committing to one another. I'm concerned about that, but the season is long enough for them to turn this around.
KG, you know this is only a half-an-hour show. Can you shorten your answers next time? Damn.
Hey, time for show.
You almost fall asleep.
LaChina Robinson and Michael Redd.
I almost saw you fall asleep. I know you're taking that Geritol on the side.
Hey, Cheryl, number one, I want to thank you and Michael LaChina for joining Area 21. So, Cheryl, you're one of the greatest women basketball players ever. You had your dynasty down in Houston. Who was the better team in Houston, your Comets or Kenny's Rockets?
Ooh, don't do that.
You trying to start something. You trying to start something. That's not a.
Wow.
That's terrible.
Cheryl knows I love her.
So Chuck.
Tell him about that 4-piece, Cheryl.
Well, he know where I'm going.
Well, Shaq know about 4 pieces of chicken.
I appreciate you guys having us. I absolutely enjoy being here, but I got much respect and love for Kenny, so I'm not really going to answer that question.
Yeah, Cheryl is. I mean, she we were at those Comets games cheering just as hard as they were at the Rockets game cheering for us. So it was called the Clutch City for a reason, and you helped.
Yeah, because of them.
But let's add it.
Because of y'all.
I think a lot of times when we have our female guests, we always talk about we kind of gravitate towards the WNBA. But I would say I want to kind of gravitate to the NBA because I know you guys are aficionados of basketball on all levels. So I want to ask, if you look at the struggles of Cleveland, you look at the struggles of OKC, but then you see certain teams able to turn it around. What would be the difference? Because you guys have been in those positions, especially LaChina and Cheryl. You've been in those positions where you've been in those locker rooms that you have to turn things around when the expectations are high. What's going on and what are people saying at that time?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with a lot of what KG said, that it's how you lose, right? So the Cavs are losing because of lack of effort. I mean, how many times have they lost a game on not boxing out? Like, that's easy to get on the glass. Right. For a team like OKC, like when we're looking at the teams that have had major changes to their roster, they're playing hard. They'll find their chemistry. Houston obviously has found something special. So you have to keep in perspective that it's a long season, right? So you got to have some patience, but you don't want to lose games because of lack of effort. Like, that's never okay. So.
Hey, Michael.
Yeah.
So, you had a lot of your success, most of your success in Milwaukee. How exciting is it for you to see what Jason and the Greek Freak and those guys are doing in Milwaukee now?
I'm super happy for the city. I'm happy for the organization. I was there about a week and a half ago, Charles, and the team is long. They have a lot of potential on what they can do. I think within the next 2 years, they can really contend for a championship, especially with the Greek Freaks. So I think the door's open for them.
2 years, Michael? What are they missing in that 2 year period?
I think experience. They have to experience a semifinal. They have to experience that level for them to grow. And so I think with the Greek Freak being the franchise player, with Chris Middleton, Jabari coming back, and with the trade with Bledsoe, they got a great nucleus to potentially be really, really good.
Right.
Why the hell don't you have any shoes on? You think you at home?
I'm chilling.
We laid back.
We're in the area, dog.
We don't have rules in here.
Right.
Y'all got rules.
Right.
No
rules. Drinking that Geritol, sleeping on set.
At least we got on
He's cold laughing, man. You in 80s on us, early 90s.
chill.
He's cold laughing.
Take a look at this here, KG.
Really?
Get him off you, KG.
Really?
Get Chuck off you, KG. That's Chuck. Get Chuck off you.
Underdog, put that on a T-shirt.
All right, Area 21. Thanks, y'all.
See y'all later.
Y'all take the rest of the night off. When we come back, the highlights from Denver, the Thunder, and the Nuggets.